On this hunt, inexperienced hunter Mercede Wood finally crosses the bridge. After years of hunting without tasting any hunting success, she is finally rewarded for all of her hard work. This reward comes in the form of a punched tag on an SCI Gold Medal Class Aoudad. Stay tuned for the story. Mercede is one of the best natural hunters that I have taken into the field. She is perceptive, intelligent, and has a willingness to learn. One of her greatest attributes is patience, as she wants to be sure she can deliver a clean and quick ethical kill on her first big game animal, whatever species that may be. As a result of this, after 2 years of hunting, which has included archery elk, archery whitetail, and rifle mule deer hunts, she has yet to taste success. She hasn't had an animal present a clean shot within an ethical range, but that changes on this hunt. We have been invited down to Texas for some big-time hog and aoudad hunting. The ranch manager has us set up on the first morning near a game trail that is heavily frequented by aoudad. After a morning sit, we spot the herd of aoudad on an adjacent hillside to us, moving in the opposite direction. We decide to pack it up for the day. The next morning, we receive a hot tip from the ranch manager. He's got a hog bullying quite a few of his more desirable game species at a feeder location on his property. He wants that hog gone. Using the morning darkness, we sneak into the only really usable cover with an archery range of the feeder, and we wait. Before too long, the hog makes an appearance. It's frustrating to watch an animal only about 15 yards away and realize that you should have set up in a different location. The thick brush makes it so that there isn't really a great shot for archery equipment. Mercede wants to deliver an ethical and clean shot, and we are given many opportunities from this location. This is something that me as the mentor should have foreseen, and as a result of this, I ended up costing Mercede an opportunity at a clean shot. Mercede, the inexperienced hunter, is not the only one learning from this hunt. Eventually, the hog takes off and we never see from him again. We decide to try something new. Unfortunately, things don't always go to plan. A weather front is starting to roll in, and with it, high winds are starting to blow across the landscape. Windy conditions complicate things for an archery hunt, especially with a newer hunter, so we decide to switch gears. It's time to grab a rifle, but not just any rifle. This rifle, a Youth 6mm mag, was gifted to Mitchell Turk on the day he was born by his grandfather, David Turk. David Turk, a Korean War veteran with a lifelong passion for the outdoors. In the 1970s, he purchased multiple small plots of land and combined them to create one large ranch. On this ranch existed a small herd of aoudad, and David recognized the need to prevent a genetic bottleneck from occurring in his herd. So, he introduced new genetics into the herd to increase trophy potential and to stabilize the population. It worked, as there are plenty of giant aoudad running around on the ranch for us to hunt at this very moment. Holy shit.
Oh my god, yeah.
guys, what a day!
How you feel?
I'm glad we found him. Glad that shot was good. I don't know what else to say.
Wait, bud. Gee.
It's got like, did you see this side over here?
Look how unique that is. Busted off.
Out like that.
He's got that blade down there.
He's a much older ram than I thought, but his genes are unique. So what he's done is he's brushed off quite a bit on both. This point's a little better.
Yeah.
So he's not going to have the link, but he is going to be so cool. He's a much older ram than I thought he was from the photos. Look how he's graying out and darkening up. How he comes down, circles out. Oh.
Hundreds of hours spent hiking, calling, glassing, stalking, shooting, falling, failing, and persevering have led Mercede to this moment, her first successfully harvested big game animal. Mercede did great, but a successful hunt can rarely be attributed to a single person. Even now, all these years later, the impact of David Turk's actions are still being felt, as Mercede was able to shoot her first big game animal from a herd that was stabilized due to the actions of David Turk, with a rifle given to Mitch by his grandfather, David Turk, on the land acquired and preserved by David Turk. David's mentorship, land stewardship, and choices have an impact on the world of today. Even the smallest of the choices we make today will have an impact on the world of tomorrow. So, what will you choose?